Greetings everyone. Today we are going to do exercise 1.1 question number 6 to 10. Rita goes 20 kilometers towards east. Rita is going towards east from a point A to the point B. She is traveling 20 kilometers. From B, she moves 30 kilometers towards the west along the same road. Along the same road, she is moving towards the west 30 kilometers. If the distance towards east is represented by a positive integer, east we are representing with positive integer, and west we are asking how will you represent the distance traveled towards west. West we will do by negative. If east is positive, opposite will be negative, west direction negative. By which integer will you represent her final position from A? Her final position from A is equal to, first she is traveling 20, then in opposite direction 30. So by minus 10 will represent her, by minus 10 this negative integer will represent her final position from A. Now let us do question number 7. In a magic square, each row, column and diagonal have the same sum. Check which of the following is a magic square. These horizontal are called rows and vertical lines are called columns, and this slant one is called diagonal. Now sum along the rows. Here first row 5 plus minus 1 plus minus 4. Sum of two negative integers is a negative integer, so we'll just add them up. 1 plus 4 is 5, and answer will have minus sign in front of it. Sum of two negative integer is a negative integer. 5 minus 5 is 0. Second row, minus 5 plus minus 2 plus 7. Sum of two negative integer is a negative integer. 7 minus 7 is 0. Now 0 plus 3 plus minus 3. Sum of two, here different signs, plus 3 minus 3 is 0. We will subtract. Now along the columns, let us see the sum. Here first column 5 plus minus 5 plus 0. 5 minus 5 is 0. Minus 1 plus minus 2 plus 3. Sum of two negative integer is a negative integer, and here minus 3 plus 3 is 0. 3 minus 3 is 0. Then minus 4 plus 7 plus minus 3. Sum of two negative integers is a negative integer, and minus 7 plus 7 is 0. Here when we add number to its additive inverse, the result is additive identity. You know this thing that additive inverse of 7 is minus 7, and additive inverse of minus 7 is 7. Like in English, we are doing opposites. Day, night, full, empty, empty, full. Similarly here in mathematics, additive inverse is for opposite. Like subtraction is opposite of addition. 7 opposite is minus 7. Minus 7 opposite is 7. If any positive integer A is there, its additive inverse will be minus A. And if we have given minus A, its additive inverse will be A. So here number is minus A, additive inverse will be A. Negative, positive, positive, negative. And when additive identity is 0, when you will add a number with its inverse, answer will be 0. Now here you see that diagonals diagonals, along the diagonals 5 plus minus 2 plus minus 3. Sum of two negative integer is a negative integer, and sum of the number and its additive inverse is additive identity, that is 0. 5 minus 5 is 0. Then is along the other diagonal, along this side, minus 4 plus minus 2 plus 0. This is equals to, sum of the two negative integer is a negative integer, and here it is minus 6. You can see everywhere 0 is except this, but so because of this only, this is first part is not a magic square. Now let us do second part. In second part, it is let us find the sum along the rows. Rows, you know, are horizontal lines. So 1 plus minus 10 plus 0. So here both have different signs. Do you remember third rule of addition? When different signs are there, ignore the signs 1 and 10. Look for the greater, subtract the smaller, and here answer will have sign of the greater number, sign of the greater. 10 is greater, so in front of 10 minus sign is here, we will put here minus 9. Now here let us do the rows sum. Second row, minus 4 plus minus 3. Sorry, you were not able to see this, but it will again come. I'll explain it again. Minus 4 plus minus 3 plus minus 2. You know this rule that sum of all the negative integer is a negative integer. So here it is 4 plus 3, 7, 7 plus 2, 9, and negative integer. So put the minus sign before the sum. Now here third row, minus 6 plus 4 plus minus 7. Sum of the negative integer is a negative integer. So here 6 plus 7 is 13, and put the minus sign before it. Now see here the same thing which I have explained earlier and you were not able to see. I am explaining it again. Here 4, when different signs are there, this is plus, this is minus. Here 4 and 13. First we are ignoring the signs. Look for the greater, subtract the smaller, and put the sign of the greater number. Greater number is 13, so here minus sign. Now along the columns, let us see. Along the columns, this is first column. It is 1 plus minus 4 plus minus 6. So here adding the negative two negative integer, we are getting a negative integer as a sum. So here minus 10, just add them up and put the minus sign before it. This is the same situation like this, understand. Here when different signs are there, ignore the signs, look for the greater, subtract smaller, and answer will have sign of minus, because greater number in front of it minus sign is. Greater number is negative, answer will also be negative. Now see the second column. This is second column. These are columns, these are rows, and slant one are diagonals. Now along the second column, minus 10 plus minus 3 plus 4. Here we have to add to these negative integers 13, and answer is negative integer, so minus 13. Answer will have minus sign before it. So here in this situation, 13 minus 4 is 9. Like this only, 13 minus 4 is 9, sign of bigger number. Then comes third row, 0 plus minus 2 plus minus 7. Sum of two negative integer is a negative integer, and when we add 0 to any negative integer, we get the same negative integer again. 0 added to any number is the number itself. Now along the diagonals, let us see. Along the diagonals you can see numbers are 1 plus minus 3 plus minus 7. 1 plus sum of two negative integer is a negative integer, and different signs, subtract sign of greater number. Now along the second diagonal, let us see. 0 plus -3 plus -6. Sum of two negative integers is a negative integer, and 0 added to any number is the number itself. Now see, everywhere in this we are getting -9. -9 is the answers. Some along the row, some along the column, some along each diagonal. Sum is -9. So here this is a magic square. Therefore, second one is a magic square. Now let us do question number 8. Verify a minus b equals to a plus b for the following values of a and b. Here we are taking this as LHS, right hand, this is left hand side, this is right side, right hand side. Now solution. Here LHS is equals to a minus b. Subtraction is an inverse operation of addition, opposite of addition. So here what we will do, we will add the additive inverse. We are adding the additive inverse like this. Here we are getting. So these two things are equal, and you can remember this with also minus plus also. You can remember like this also, that minus sign is there. We will change the sign and will add to the first number. So here let us do the value substitution. LHS is there, value substitution. A is 21 minus, and in minus b value is 18. Now 21 minus plus 18, and this is 39. RHS is equals to a plus b, that is equals to 21 plus 18, that is equals to 39. LHS equals to RHS, hence verified. Now let us do second part. LHS is equals to a minus b. So value substitution, 118 minus of minus 125, 118 minus plus 125, and when we'll add 8, 13, carry 1, 4 and 2, 243. RHS is equals to a plus b, 118 plus 125, 243. LHS is equals to RHS, hence verified. Now let us do question number 9. In question number 9, use the signs greater than or less than or equal to in the box to make the statements true. This symbol we read as greater than. Here mouth is open, greater than, and here this symbol we read as less than. Here again in this we will do a lot of calculation works. In calculation work, recall the rule: sum of two negative integer is a negative integer. A sum of two positive integer is a positive integer. If different signs are there, ignore the signs, add them up. Different signs are there, ignore the signs, look for the greater, subtract the smaller and put the sign of the greater. And in subtraction you have to remember additive inverse. Additive inverse is opposite. That means if it is given positive, you will write negative. If it is given negative, you will write positive. Now question number 9, A part. Different same signs, -8, -4, both are negative integer. Answer will be a negative integer. Add them up, put the minus sign. Here -8, add the additive inverse, and here this this thing also which we have done, a minus b, a plus b, minus plus. This rule also you can apply here, that minus plus. So here different signs, subtract and sign of greater. And when we have to compare -12 and -4, greater the number, smaller it's negative. You can recall that here the number line -4, -12, number on the left, word small, so -12 is less than -4. Now let us do B part. In B part it is -3 plus 7 plus adding the additive inverse. Sum of two negative integers is a negative integer. It is 22 minus 22 plus 7, different signs. So here in this situation different signs are there. You ignore the signs, look for the greater, subtract smaller. It is 15 and greater number is 22, in front of it minus sign, so answer will have minus sign. Here 15 plus minus 8, adding the additive inverse, plus minus 9. Here 15 plus sum of two negative integer is a negative integer, just add them and put the minus sign. Now different signs, so here ignore the signs, look for the greater, subtract the smaller and sign of greater number. Out of minus 15 and minus 2, greater the number, smaller it's negative, it is on the left on the number line, so less symbol here. Now let us do C part. In C part, 23 plus 11, 4 and 334 minus 41, and now we have to, different signs are there. So 34 and 41, first ignore the signs. When different signs are there, ignore the signs. Subtract the smaller, and here it is 6 and 1, 7, and there 3. So 7 and sign of greater number. 41 is greater, so minus sign in front of it. Here 23, same signs, so we are adding. When two negative integers we are adding, we are just add them like here I am adding them 52 and answer will be negative integer, so minus sign. Now here different signs are there. 52 and 23, from 52 subtract the smaller number, it is equals to 29, sign of greater number. 52 is greater number, sign in front of it is minus, answer will have minus sign. Greater the number, smaller it's negative. Now let us do D part. In D part, 39 here plus minus 24, add the additive inverse. When we add two negative integers, then here sum is negative integer, just add them up. 9 and 339 and minus sign. 39 minus 39 is 0. Now here this 36 plus minus 52, subtraction is inverse operation of addition, so add the additive inverse. Now 36 plus 36 is 72 and plus minus 52, 72 minus 52 is 20. Every positive number is greater than 0, so 20. Now let us do E part. In E part, here minus 231, we are adding this 10, carry 1, 130. Now different signs, so ignore the signs. We are ignoring the signs. We are taking 231 and 130. Look for the greater, subtract the smaller and sign of the greater number. 231 is greater, in front of 231 minus sign, so answer is minus 101. Now here minus 399, adding 10, carry 1, here 14, carry 1, 240. Now when different signs are there, ignore the signs. 399 and 240, ignore their signs. Then subtract the smaller, subtract the smaller, 159, and answer will have sign of the greater number, that is minus here. Now let us do question number 10. A water tank has steps inside it. A monkey is sitting on the topmost step, the first step. The water level is at the 9th step. He jumps 3 steps down and jumps 2 steps up. In how many jumps will he reach the water level? Here you see that when a monkey is on the top step, when he will jump 3 steps down, he will come at 4th step. So 1 plus 4 we are doing. So 3 steps down, 1, 2, 3, 3 steps down. So here when down is coming, plus 3 we are doing, we are getting bigger number. And when we are he is jumping 2 steps up, So he is reaching 2. So here 4 minus 2 we are doing. So when he jumps up, and it will be minus 2. Now in this situation, first let us see the position of the monkey. A monkey sitting on the topmost step. A monkey is sitting on the topmost step. Now here when he is taking position of the monkey, we'll see at which step he is reaching after the first jump. Or monkey or position of monkey after jump 1 is, he is reaching 4th step. He is reaching which step? Step number 4. And then second jump when he is taking, second jump he is on which step? 4 minus 2. 4 minus 2, that is second step he is reaching. Then third jump, you can see in third jump he is reaching here 1 2 3. Third jump he is reaching here on 5th step, then moving back, then again jumping 3 steps down, 2 steps up, 3 steps down, 2 steps up, 3 steps down, 2 steps up, and then finally reaching the water level at the 9th step. So here there is a pattern here. He is jumping 3, moving up 2. So here 2, then he is jumping 3 steps down, reaching 5. Then he is moving 2 steps up, reaching 3. So we will follow this pattern, plus 3 minus 2. 3 plus 3, he is reaching 6. Then he is jumping back, he is reaching 4. Then after this pattern we are following, plus 3 minus 2 plus 3 minus 2. 4 plus 3 is 7. 7 minus 2 is 5. 5 plus 3 is 8. 8 minus 2 is 6. 6 plus 3 is 9. So here he is reaching the 9th step. Target has been achieved. So now let us count the jump. First, second, third, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So in 11 jumps, monkey is reaching 9th step, that is water, where water is there. Now second part, after drinking water he wants to go back. For this he jumps 4 steps up and then 2 steps down in every move. In how many jumps will he reach back the top step? Here he is on the topmost, this is the topmost step. Second step, third, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th. Water is at the 9th step and monkey is sitting here. Monkey is sitting here. This is the 9th step and water is here, monkey is here. He wants to move up and he jumps 4 steps up. Now he is moving 4 steps up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 steps up. So here you can see then when he is moving up, there is minus 4. So 4 steps up here is means minus 4. Then 2 steps down. 2 steps down. He is reaching 7. So 2 steps down means here plus 2. 5 plus 2 is 7. Then again he will move 4 steps up, 2 steps down, 4 steps up. He is reaching the first step, topmost step. Now let us write here, position of the monkey is 9th step. Monkey is sitting at 9th step. Position of monkey after jump 1. Now let us see on which step he is reaching after jump 1. Reaching 5. So it is 9, -4, that is 5. Second jump moving down, +2, that is 7. Then here -4, it is 3. Then here 3 plus 2 is 5. 5 minus 4 is 1. So in fifth jump he will reach the topmost step. So in 5 jumps monkey will reach first step. Now let us do third part. If the number of steps moved down is represented by a negative integer and the number of steps moved up by the positive integer, moved down with negative, moved up with positive integer, represent his moves in part 1 and 2 by completing the following. A part, it is -3 plus 2 minus, we have to complete this. Now here -3 plus 2, it is -1, different sign, subtract, sign of greater number, and here it is same pattern we have to continue. -3 plus 2 -1, -3 plus 2, this is -1, this is -4, then -3 plus 2, this is -1, -5, -3, -5 and -3 together -8. So here we are reaching, here we have to reach -8 here. Start. Here we have to continue this pattern. 4 minus 2, that is 2. 4 minus 2, that is 2. And we have to reach here 8. This is 4 plus 4. 4 plus 4 is 8. And if -8 was representing going down, this 8 will represent going up. Thank you.